Okay, that's good. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and welcome back to another live stream. It's time for another H3 waiting room. We've got some interesting Instagram videos, some interesting Reddit posts, and some fun videos to check out today. We're really excited. Glad to have you all in here. How's everybody doing? Extra chill today. Brr. Cold as ice. For some reason I was thinking I might have something that would work as like ice, but I do not. That's the noise you hear when you get frozen. That's the noise you hear once you thaw. Like the stream, everybody. How y'all doing? We're gonna get started, jump right into some Instagram posts. Actually, should I talk about, I guess I'll save this for a bit. Actually, we have a few things to talk about. I've already said that, but sorry, I'm pulling up some extra little things that I just remembered.
You care to show?
I just recalled. Right here. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're gonna start with Instagram posts. Sorry. Poopy doopy doo. You're so right. Just for that, you get a why, God? Why? I'm so silly. This is coming from Twin City Mattresses. Twin Cities Mattress. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, that name threw me off completely. Twin Cities Mattress. Okay, well, let's hear them out.
Proof I've been playing too much Fortnite. Yesterday, a customer came in and I instinctually tried to kill them.
These kids in that damn Fortnite, am I right? Look at my son. He's only 600 months old. Where's the poll? Did anyone suggest a poll? Have there been any poll suggestions in the new poll suggestions part of the Discord, the channel that I've added? Oh, I don't have one. I don't have one prepared. Should we be, is this guy silly? How silly is this guy? He got you? It was a good joke, you know? A classic. Hey, Captain, much love from Jules and I. I'm sending you much love as well. This isn't a loving noise, but it works the same. Yes, indeed. Do you start a cooking segment? Yes or no? Not yet, not yet. Need to get my recipes in order. Need to use my book, The Silver Spoon, for a bit longer. Do you want to see the one of the cooking books that I've bought? Here, I'll show you. This is a cooking book I own. This is a cookbook called The Silver Spoon. Might be a little hard to see. The Silver Spoon. It has all my notes in there. Real chef. That back. 1 second, 1 second. So I know a thing or two. I know a thing or two. That's just a book of, it's just a recipe book. I'd like to get one of those books that actually is like the science of food. But food's about art. It's about throwing stuff together until it tastes good. If you can't eyeball it, are you even cooking? Here's a little song for everybody. This one's to all the dreamers out there. Did I find the dreamers? This is an original called Firefly. If this hits home, I'd love to have you here for the journey. This is Dustin Music. Check it out.
This one's to all you dreamers out there.
Sitting up on this hill, watching the stars go by. Why, oh, why? Wasting all this time. Sitting up on this hill, watching these stars go by. This is when I noticed they weren't stars, they were fireflies and fireflies. All I see is these fireflies. Teach me these fireflies.
He keeps looking up. I really like the idea that there's just somebody that walked in like, hey man, we're trying to pick out a guitar. Can you help us out real quick? There's just a couple, like, that one looks kind of nice. Can you maybe pull it off the wall? And he's like, one sec.
Fireflies. All I see is these fireflies. Teach me how to dance right now.
1 second. This is my like 5th take. I gotta get this. I gotta be honest, I'll never trust a musician with this hat. It's this hat that just doesn't sit right with me. The little shrug. Just a little something. Very sweet, very wholesome. Fireflies. Kind of hit that shit. Here's something crazy from Dearborn. I started getting these right after I followed AB on Instagram. Both AB and Lena are following Dearborn. And I swear, all of the news, you get a few good ones, but a lot of them are just like people getting tased, car crashes, fires. A lot of crazy stuff on this Dearborn page. But this was one. Ford Road shut down after 7-car crash, multiple injured. Just an average day in Dearborn, I guess. Absolutely insane. And it's weird because they'll post, it goes kind of back and forth. Sometimes it'll be like a super positive post talking about like it'll just be like a super positive post, uplifting, and then immediately like 6 people dead. Is this a real image? Is this AI? Dearborn Heights to use 200 cows as cost-efficient way to cut grass across the city. That seems like a highly inefficient way to cut grass. What? Is this April Fool's? This must be on April Fool's Day. Yes, I think so. Okay. Whew. A little bit late here. A little bit late on the draw. Got concerned there. It seems like some shit I'd see Dearborn do, though. I can't lie. They're one of those people that helicoptered to drop 20,000 marshmallows across Wayne County Park this Friday. Is this not? So the other one was an April Fool's Day joke. This one's real. I saw the video. I saw the video of this happening. And you know what's funny? I saw it was, and it's Wayne County, but I saw it said Detroit on the video I saw. And I was like, it says city, it said like city outside of Detroit or something. And I was like, how much you want to bet it's Dearborn? So seeing this on the Dearborn page, I'm not surprised. No, yeah, and you just see a bunch of kids get pelted. I saw, here, let me see if I can find one. Oh, wait, I think I got it sent to me. Wait, one sec.
So we are...
Yeah. No, not the audio on this. This was just funny. This is a different thing, but this was just a kid getting almost demolished. So lady grabs the kid, luckily, then just... Also, that seems like all of these eggs would have, like, if they're... Unless they're, like, actual just hard-boiled eggs or something. I feel like they all would have popped open with whatever little goodies they have inside of them, just like a piñata everywhere. Did we talk about how the podcast is stealing ideas of changing the colors? We didn't talk about it yet, but don't worry, I have it. I have it right here. I'm on to you, Nate. Or Tamara, or maybe, I don't think it's love. I doubt it. Fuck. I know Nate knows who I am because I went in his chat once and he's like, I've seen the name before. So That's something. That's something. It's all subliminal, you know what I mean? I made a post about it on the Reddit. I'll show that too when we get to the Reddit stuff. We'll talk about it. We're on Easter right now, though. Did I get sent here? Let me pull this off to the side. I need to just see if I don't know if I got sent the marshmallow drop. No, I just got sent the marshmallow. Yeah. Marshmallows fall. Marshmallows fall from sky at annual Michigan Easter event. You know, those are just pelting some kids. Also, you see a bunch of parents running in too. It's like, guys, let the kids go first. Don't like be trampling over the children. Please and thank you. Yeah, I think this is the one where you see this kid fell. See, like, look, there's a bunch of parents over here, like, in front, and all these kids are still in the back. Like, come on, at least pick your kid up. Get them going. And then I saw this, but yes, that's what's happening in Michigan. Happy Easter, everybody. I just don't get it either. Like, yeah, what are they supposed to pick up the marshmallows and then eat them? Like, they were just on the dirt. It doesn't look like they're packaged. It looked like they were just dropping them from heights. You know, hitting some bugs on the way down, too. Children are mere obstacles for an egg conquest. You know what? You've got a point. Oh my God, it's true. So I saw this post and I needed to show it before my next Instagram post because of the relevance. Someone said he's the real life of Brian Griffin, and I haven't stopped laughing since. And it's a post of Hassan with the Make the Rich Pay shirt, and it said, this has to be the top 5 worst fits of all time. And then someone made an edit of Brian Griffin with the same fit on, and then this person on Twitter replied saying, why does it low-key go hard on Brian? And I've got to say, there's something here. There's something here. It's because it's not elitist. You know Brian's a true proletariat. My favorite liberal, Brian Griffin. Calling him Brian is giving him too much credit. Brian's actually woke. Hassan just does it for clout. I'm seeing double 4 Brians. Oh no, it's crossing. If you do that thing where you like look at an image closely and then have them like meld together, it's the same image. They overlap perfectly. Nah, head too big? Disproportionate? Honestly, maybe Hassan needs to start wearing more tight clothes like this again because his head doesn't look as small here. You know? He has very tiny legs as well. It looks like somebody just like picked pieces off of like different bodies and like Frankensteined him together. His legs are really skinny. His torso is kind of big, but then his arms aren't like that big, but they're also kind of long. Maybe it's just the jacket that's fucking up that. Maybe his arms aren't that long. I also love that he's wearing the jacket. Let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit more. He's wearing the jacket off the shoulders like he's, you know, like a 16-year-old girl. Like, that's like the only people you see doing that. Who was it? Who was it? Oh, I'm not going to be able to get it. Damn it. Never mind. He's got arm lengthening surgery. Maybe he was gorilla maxing. Elon Musk fridge chest. There's a little person controlling Hassan like a mech. Yeah, there's just a tiny little alien in there. Right in the chest. Okay, let's move on to the next one, though. This was an interesting thought. Let me know what you think.
The baby's kicking and my stomach feel it kicking. Whole time, the baby could be gay. Because when people say they born gay, that's what I imagine. They just not kicking in the stomach. They might be voguing.
He's got a point. They might be voguing. You know, you think, oh, the baby just shifted. Maybe it death dropped. You never know. You never really know. And so, you know, it's just a thought to be had. This is what's happening in your stomach at all times. Just remember that. And then this can happen. So I saw this. This is the type of thing that makes me cry at 2 a.m. So here, I'll read the comic for you. I see it. Almost there. Keep pushing. Oh God. What, doctor? Is it okay? No, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Your baby is bald. Honey, wake up, please. Doctor, help her. 7 years later. I pick Peggy, which means you get stuck with that idiot cue ball. No thanks. I don't need that freak messing up my team. They don't want a baldy on their team. Oh, look, they made him sad. They got him crying. 5 years later. Did you want to go to homecoming dance with me? Ew, no way. Why would I ever go with an ugly bald freak like you? Goodbye, Dad. I love you. It should have been you. Why wasn't it you, not her? He threw a bottle at his son's bald head. And then 3 years pass. The mysterious ship is destroying everything in its path. With the local troops and military destroyed. A big, scary death ship. And here's what happens. May God help us all. And then the dad sees a letter sitting at his doorstep. What's this? Giving you a little narration right here. Dear Dad, I am sorry I could never be the son you wanted. I spent my entire life thinking that I was a mistake. That maybe if I was never born at all, Mom would still be here. And you would be happy. But I think I finally know why I'm here. I just hope that one day you'll be happy. You'll be happy I was. Love, your son. The world rejected my son by his very breath. The father's now speaking at a podium next to a statue erected in the honor of his bald son. Erected only a month later. And yet, he saved it with his last. I love you, son. And then everybody shaves their head in unison. They all live together, and the statue cries. The statue cries tears. Bald. The end. That's a little message for you. You know, don't bully people because they might sacrifice themselves against the aliens. And then how bad are you gonna feel, huh? And how bad are you gonna feel when that person that you bullied for having weird earlobes is all of a sudden using those earlobes to suffocate an alien? That's what I thought. I hope to one day be this whimsical. So my brain couldn't process this moment. People said this and I've looked it up. I'm pretty sure this is right. I'm pretty sure this is a carpenter bee.
Day at Domino's in my life, I don't think.
Yo, she has the bee. This is a lie. That shit is so cool.
She found the bee. She started feeding it. The bee just wanted to stay. I mean, honestly, I think that this is okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. Are you whisper to bees? Is that like,
But
can you teach me?
I went out to this apartment complex and I saw a bee It wasn't this bee. I saw a
I
different.
wonder if the bee will attack people for her. If you could get a swarm, you know, and they all just chill on your hat, it's no big deal, and then you just send them at people. So it might be a move.
Bee, and it looked like it was standing, so I pushed it to see if it was alive, and it was dead. And so then I delivered the pizza, and I came back and I saw another one, and this one was alive. So I was like, all right, the bees are dropping dead. So I picked this one up so it wouldn't die. I put it in my pocket, and then it crawled up on my hat, and it has not decided to leave since. I tried to feed it because I was like, maybe he's just tired. Because bees sleep at night, so
That's
I just let
bad.
him
Yo,
sleep
it got
in
his
my
wings
house.
up. That is so badass, man. I'm
And
not
I
even
was
gonna lie.
like, yeah, he'll be fine to fly off tomorrow. And no, he still is just sitting here not doing shit. So maybe he's like geriatric. I don't fucking know.
It's possible. It's possible. Bees are actually really smart. They did studies and found out bumblebees can do basic math. I mean, I imagine if one of the bees died, it could have been like maybe lack of resources in the nearby area or something, and then, you know, it just died. And so maybe when this bee saw that she was willing to give it food, maybe it was just like, I can just chill then. I don't got anything to do. It's, you know, I don't need to go anywhere. Imagine this was a week ago. This was a week ago. Any updates? Any updates on the bee? Is that a bee's life cycle? How long does a bee live? Is it only like a week? Uh, 6 to 10 weeks from egg to adult. Though a mature colony takes 3 to 6 years to establish, a single queen starts a colony with. Cold weather can stretch the development time of carpenter bees up to 10 months. Interesting. Now we're just learning about bees. What is an ant's worst enemy? The worst enemy of ants is primarily other ants. Interesting, interesting. Bugs, am I right? Bugs. Oh, I don't know if anyone noticed. I used to get complaints about my about my cursor, but I've updated it. What do we think? What do we think of my new cursor here? That's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It might be hard to see still. Honestly. On your screen, it might be kind of hard to see. It's a little hand. So a real person said, do I need to just scale it up, make it massive? So when I click things, it's easier to see. Touch of the bee, give it a little pet. And here's a little shout out to Selena Fox once again. Take it away, Selena.
Goddess blessings and Godspeed to the Artemis II crew and the whole moon mission. From the Artemis Shrine at Spring Mysteries Festival in Seattle, Washington, USA.
Shout out, Selena. Has she done any more chants recently? No, I'm not seeing any right now.
Sacred earth, renew us. Sacred sky, refresh us. Sacred earth, renew us. Sacred sky, refresh us. Sacred earth, renew us. Sacred sky, refresh us.
Always got to give Selena the little shout out. We also got to shout out Lil Pete Comedy. This was a pretty good one. I had to give this one the repost, as you can see right here. The repost was necessary. Every once in a while, Lil Pete just hits. He really comes in with that heat.
It's been a crazy year, man. Trump got reelected. First, he crashes the stock market. Then he crashes my crypto. I lost over 100 grand, man. I'm like, yo, this is your idea of making America great again?
I like the addition of the laugh track that you've added in. It really helps out for when there's dead air. But in the words of Max Lang in 1998, ha 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 ha, I get it. First, he crashed the stock market, and then he crashes crypto. The joke is that he lost 100 grand, and that isn't something that this fine gentleman, Lil Pete Comedy, would consider making America great again. Bravo, bravo, Pete. And then Pete replied saying, "You nailed it." Nailed it right on the head. Lil Pete Comedy. Go check him out.
I recently started dating a new stripper. Her name is Marilyn Monroe.
A classic. A classic. I like that that's his pinned one. That was literally his best joke.
I'm 41 years old. I'm not married, no kids, no family. And I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I want to make more Little Pete videos and go to strip clubs. That's my...
That's my passion. I'm telling you, he's just out there venting. Fuck that. I want to go to strip clubs and make more Little Pete videos.
Do we have anybody in the audience around 6 feet tall? Don't be shy. Raise your hand, man.
We've seen these ones before. I forgot that one, though. That one was really funny. I just want to go to strip clubs and make more Little Pete videos. We call this style literalism. It is a form of comedy, you know? It's just, this is the purest form of literalism. He's almost at 100K. Help my man out. And then we have Feld Frog. Feld Frog is Benny Feldman. I also reposted this one. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see my great reposts. He wants to go on Rogan. I think that he's getting there. He has 100K. Let him on Joe Rogan. I think it's his time. New up-and-coming comedian.
On Rogan.
Let me restart it. I hate Instagram.
On Rogan. I've been on there saying stuff like, "No, that's dumb." I feel like Nick Fuentes just needs to have one good mango lassi. First, they came for my neighbor, and I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." Then they came for me, and I was like, "Oh, fuck." All right, this is Trump talking about a pedophile. There's good people on both sides. People are like, "Oh, Trump is funny. He's funny." These guys all hide behind, they're like, "It's just a joke." Oh, it's just a joke, dude. It's just a form of speech. Speech doesn't communicate ideas. Conservative comedy in recent years.
See, honestly, he's one of the better comedians that I've discovered recently. Now, out of all of the different Instagram comedians that I found, I really like his bits. I've been talking about this for a minute, where I think that there's been too many anecdote comedians. Anecdotal comedy has become the norm, and I feel like it's starting to push in the other direction because, like, I feel like what happened was we had somebody like Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg perfected the one-liner. The one-liner became hard to do because it's like, to come up with a good one-liner is difficult. To just repackage a real story or like a somewhat fictionalized story from your life is a lot easier than actually trying to come up with some complex joke. Like an actual play on words or something that then might not even get a laugh when you do it. But I do think that there's like this new breed, this new class of comedy that's coming out. Yeah, no, I love Benny Feldman. He's got some good bits. Oh.
Dewey is the name of the food.
Come on, it doesn't work if I can't get the first part of the joke. It already started.
Ratatouille is the name of the food. The rat is called Dr. Ratatouille. Waking up as a bug would be so Sisyphusian if it was specifically a dung beetle. All dogs go to heaven. That's why right before I die, I'm gonna graft a bunch of dogs to my body. It's a witch doctor finishes their residency and they have to declare their specialty. They go into voodoo urology. You thought the camera was tiny before? Wait till you see the one that goes in the doll. Another one goes into divination oncology. No more guessing if the cancer's gonna win. This skull sound. Whoa! New Tourette's chick where I control electricity.
Okay, that's enough of me just showing other people's jokes. But yes, shout out Benny Feldman, Feldfrog on Instagram. Those are great bits. We're gonna talk about this briefly. Hassan, Asmongold, and Kaya make a cameo in the new Meat Canyon video. Shout out this new video. I watched this whole thing and I agree with some of the comments some people made. Just, it's surprising that this is free. Like, this should be, like, obviously he's gonna make some money off of it. What, it already has almost 2 million views. It already has almost 2 million views, and it's like it's a quality multimedia experience that has animation, puppetry, you know, just some really good stuff. Some really good stuff. Some what looks like practical effects mixed with some digital effects. It is a crazy video, but we'll just for a second, because I don't think this spoils too much of the video just showing this section. But this is Hassan, Asmongold, and Kaya make a cameo appearance in the new Meat Canyon video. So I wanted to just show this. I thought this was interesting because Meat Canyon, I remember there was a minute where people were like, Meat Canyon agrees with Hassan. Look, guys, he hates Ethan and he agrees with Hassan. Aw, it's okay. It's okay. Aw. Give me that. Give me that. But I remember that was like a post that was getting posted around for a minute where people were thinking, but from what I know, it seems like Ethan has had more of a, like, more communication and contact with Meat Canyon, Hunter, whatever, Papa Meat, than Hassan has. I feel like their relationship is probably more tangential, so I don't know. I felt like when it was like very specifically Ethan Hassan, Meat Canyon didn't say a whole lot and didn't make like a whole thing of it, but now it works better doing like a Hassan Asmongold thing. But I don't know. That was just a thought that I had. Oh, you can't see that either. Writers Guild of America on strike. Block it with chat again. They're on strike. You don't need to see them.
I found you.
Asmongold brought you up in his stream again today. Dude is super annoying. Yeah, I know he is annoying because the whole thing is that he uses my name to clout chase and just clip farm. It's fucking bogus, man. Seriously.
Hassan's talking about you on a stream again?
Yeah, because of that one live stream where he responded to the chatter about the lawsuit. Yeah, there was like, that's what I'm talking about. There's literally like one clip. But I remember there were some people on like the snarking side that were talking about it. But I do remember there were some people like in the H3 community that were concerned. And it was like, guys, it's not a big deal. Yeah, the Asmongold is a little much. If I just pause here, this is like one of the worst images you can freeze frame on.
He's such a fucking parasite, guys. Seriously.
Yo, chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Can you guys excuse me for 1 second?
The clip farming's going great. We're gonna make so much money together.
Yes, my love, you're doing great.
Will you please kiss me to hold me over until stream is done?
Only if you kiss me back super hard.
Wait, who's this guy?
Yeah, who's he?
就那了，放我走，他们非要我看。
What the fuck are you saying?
Kaya, please!
I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, you gonna talk about it? You wanna hit it again?
Let me do one. Let me zap her.
哎呀，别惦记那只 Popper。等一下，我在讲中文啊。
Can we DoorDash something from Panda Express?
Oh, that sounds really good, baby. Kaya, what do you want from Panda Express?
橙皮鸡，
John PG.
I can't hold it in any longer. You need to make love to me right now.
Oh yeah.
Tap her again.
哎呀，我受够了这狗。Wait,
what are you doing?
Oh God, glad to be out.
How did we get outside?
Who wants Panda Express? Oh,
The making out was pretty good. Yeah, but great video. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Like I said, it's like 30 minutes long. It's a great, like, definitely take some time to actually sit down and watch it, because it's not like his usual like 4 to 6 minute animations. It's an experience, that's for sure. I saw this too. Someone said Ethan, Primarch of the Salamanders. Just randomly happened upon this Warhammer 40k art that looks a lot like Ethan Klein. And I have to say, this reminded me, I put it in a comment too. This image made me understand why people used to say Ethan looks like Aziz Ansari. This looks like a perfect mix of Ethan Klein and Aziz Ansari. Like the features here. Am I wrong? Get a little bit of a zoom on there. There's something about it, I have to say. Oh yeah, I know. I think that it's taken, the Meat Canyon video definitely took months for sure. Between like the creation of the props, the scripting, the filming, the editing, like all of it, you know, big production, everything. What about this though? This take months? Possibly. Here, I didn't pull up my other Reddit post as well. I need to pull that up. Get that one ready on the side here. And then this was just a funny clip. Tomorrow's stream highlight. So, my first live stream stealing AB's viewers. And this is from Undead Mummy.
Poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji, zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji, zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji.
Person in suit levitating emoji has to just be like the jumping, like the dancer jumping emoji, right?
Zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji, zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji, zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji, zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji.
Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to be levitating. He's definitely supposed to be jumping. He's supposed to be doing like a little hop. It just keeps going.
Zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji, zany face emoji, poop emoji, person in suit levitating emoji,
okay.
Zany face emoji, poop emoji.
I'm making it $4.
Oh, and then this was something that I just wanted to, I don't know, I just thought this was kind of something. I don't know how I felt about this, to be completely honest. Went out with a girl last night. I'm also a girl, big up lesbians. We were talking about YouTube and what kinds of things we like to watch, and I mentioned being a longtime fan of H3. Immediately she goes, "They're Zionists." I said, "They're not," and tried to explain, but I don't feel like I articulated myself particularly well because I was flustered. I've never found myself in a situation with basically a stranger having to defend Ethan Klein. I sensed a major tone shift after that. I tried though. Safe to say, it probably won't work out, but I'm bummed, lol. Anyways. And then people replied saying stuff like, personally, I'd rather be in a relationship where we can enjoy the show together. And I can agree with that. I think that it is so interesting that people make that like their whole personality though too. Cause like, I don't know, like even if it's like they don't need to know about Ethan or like be a fan of H3 or anything like that. But the immediate thing, I think that it more so shows the type of people that they're interested in. And I'm surprised that they didn't out them at all with people that they watch. Because I'd like to know that. Like, what are their proclivities? And then we need to talk about this. This is a big deal. Look at me right now. I know my tone is a little bit lighter. I'm a little bit more of like a cyan. Purple Perry Gaming? No. Cyan Cap'n Gaming. Cyan Quasar Gaming. I also did better. My hair stays the same color because I'm not going white yet. So it like works. Everything kind of melds together perfectly. But I posted this on the Reddit. Okay. This has gone on long enough. I've been doing a stream before every H3 show for over a year now, discussing related H3 related topics. Every so often there's something that happens to me that makes me wonder if someone on the crew knows about my stream. But today, something really threw me for a loop. At the beginning of this week, I started a new gimmick of changing my hue to see if that improves engagement. Results are undetermined so far. So there are a few options here. Either I'm some type of oracle that can guess the next random gag the H3 show will do, someone in the crew has been fucking with me, or this gag has been a consistent thing and I'm pulling a Dane Cook. Blue Bussy Gaming, you're so right. No, but like, am I Dane Cooking myself? Am I Dane Cooking myself? I need to pull back. I think I need to pull up the origin, right? It's like I need to pull up. It was 10 months ago. So I'm gonna try and find the first time that this ever happened. I should have pulled this first, but I wasn't thinking. I also can't remember because it was on a stream about, because we did the H3 waiting room. We started the waiting room for a bit. I think it was this one. It must be this one. Look at me. So young. So shorter hair. There's something different. There's something different and I can't quite put my finger on it. But let me see. This one is from this. I think it is on this video. I can't remember what I said though now. Oh no. And this was 10 months ago. It's been a long time, I'm telling you. The fuck is it? If I can't find it, then I'm just gonna look like an actual crazy person. Because it is just a joke that I'm making. But if I can't make the joke properly, then it kind of just is pointless. Maybe it wasn't this one. I'm gonna lose my mind. No, this one's Willie Mac. I've been wrong only twice. Beppis is an oracle. An oracle for when the show will go live. Maybe it rubbed off on me. Maybe that's what happened, and that's why I went blue. I guess I could just show this for a second while I'm trying to find this other clip. 1 second. Because what it started off with, and I understand, it started off with something simple. Nate was trying to match Ethan's hue to this video of Daddy of 5.
Fucking music tease he's got.
But makes him just look sickly.
It's fucking sick, dude. He's got his Cuban chain. He's got his, you know, looking off in the distance and also into the soul, my soul. It's fucking sick, and that's 20,000 likes. That cannot be real. So shout out Daddy of 5. He's making a comeback, guys. Very excited about that. As you should be as well. The world is excited. He's got a filter here, black and white. Yeah. Whoa. Yo, this shit's fucking fire. Hell yeah. True.
Truly a beautiful song, you know what I mean? But then they go through the whole... the gauntlet. They run the gauntlet, we could say.
Well, I'm not going to continue if I'm gray, Nate. You can't just turn me gray and then walk away.
That's fair. Let's. We're in.
I was too
that's
locked
fair,
into Daddy
kind
05.
of negotiation. Go ahead and return the saturation. Computer.
You are gray.
Return the color to.
You are gray?
You are gray.
You are gray.
Wait. Oh, that was AB. I was like, yo, that sounded just like the fucking guy.
What is coming?
I need a. Oh, that's yours.
It's all blue.
It's all okay. So, okay. Now I look like fucking the blueberry girl.
What are you guys doing?
Say you don't want to be great. I'm a
mother
now you
frickin'
will stretch your-
blueberry.
Oh yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Lena.
Was that similar to my just go for everything, play it way too close, and I'll be like, everything is a reference to me, literally go insane. That soundbite was clearly a reference to me when I play this. It's basically the same thing, right?
I'm not going to continue if you make me blue. If you want to go on strike, that's fine, but don't obfuscate my show. Don't be like, I'm going to prove that you need us, Ethan, and then fucking sabotage the show. If you want to prove so badly that I don't need you, don't sabotage it. Don't turn me blue.
Just tell me when.
Stop. It's not perfect.
You got jaundice.
I'm on strike now. I'm on strike until they stop fucking with my skin color.
He's angry.
Let me be the breeze in your sunny day. Let me be the
Hey, it
sky.
works for me. I think it looks pretty good. What can I say? You know, and I can choose. We can go green. We can go normal. Go purple. And see, I can go more aggressive on any of these, but I just don't want to. We could hit the yellow real hard. But it's like, who wants that? No. Way too far? Oh no. I messed it up now. Need to go blue. There we go. Looking glorious. Do brown? No. I'm not gonna pull a Harley. I ain't gonna pull a Harley. No. This is really aggravating because on my channel I was just terrible at naming things.
We're acting like surprised, like we don't know.
I'm just terrible at naming things. So on my channel, all of these, it could be any one of these. In one of these, I think it might have been this one. No, it wasn't this one. Look at this. Efron saves beach. I feel like it's got to be one of these. Because it was about the content nuke. Might have been this one? Because I think it was about the follow-up that Ethan made. What was the follow-up even called? Now, this is the Willie Mac show. See, this has Willie Mac show. I did it again. I did it again. I do this every time. Even back then, I was muting myself. Even back then, I was 11 months in muting my... 11 months ago, I was still staying muted. It happens. It happens. No, that one was about AB. Warzone. Is this one it? No. So that one's talking about that. That one we just discussed some different stuff. No. What have I done? When did Ethan drop? Now I need to just look this up. My God. This is I'm so proud of this thumbnail. This is one of my best thumbnails ever. I need to just share this thumbnail again just so everyone can see how glorious this thumbnail was. My most proud thumbnail ever. Look at that. You know, there's some issues. Could I have blurred this a little more, made it match a little bit better? It's a thumbnail. Who cares? The leftovers, 20 gorillion dollar compound burned to the ground. Maybe late May. Grrr. I'm so angry. This just isn't even going to have any payoff now. Because it was about... March 10th. So it was a year ago? That can't be right. Goofs and gaffs. Love is in the air. The Snarkers found me. I don't think it's this one. Did Ethan invent vaping? But who would win in a poker match? It was just Goofs and gaffs. This is when we started doing... So what month is this? Let's see what month of this one is. That was February. I feel like it must have been around this time. Because obviously this is when this happened. When was this? This was May 3rd, so this is too late. This is too far ahead. Oh, I keep forgetting to press the thing. God damn it. One sec. This is art. This is a bit of performance art for you. Me scrolling through my channel trying to find something that isn't even going to matter. What are we looking for, LOL? It's literally, I'm just trying to find the first moment when I ever thought that someone from the H3 crew was watching the stream. It's literally a nothing burger too. It's like, it's just literally nothing. And this is what I'm going to spend the time doing. Sorry. Here you go. I've been having a bad week anyways, so, April 25th. What's this one? April as well. So is it before these? No way, it was this one. This one was February. This one was February. March would be somewhere in here then, right? But then that just doesn't make any sense. March 26th. No, yeah, wait, now I'm just confused. Now I'm super confused. Now I'm just gonna say fuck it and move on. God damn it. I swear it's later between May, July. Is that when I talked about it? I talked about it a lot later, maybe? Because what's this one? This one's probably a Willie Mac video.
Rehabilitation.
No, Hassan Vod. Oh yeah, I was reacting to part of his reaction to the content nuke. What the fuck? I'll never forget the AB and Lena slander over for the poker. Poor AB was pretty much blind and accidentally knocked the chip over to Lena. I forgot how much AB went through medically. I forgot how much AB went through medically at that time. You'll find it one day. No, I won't. Can I even find myself on Filmot? Can I? What am I doing? Nope. Am I? Oh, I do come up. That's surprising. What about just that? Yeah, no, nothing comes up though. My channel is available. What? So I can be, that's really weird. So I can be found on Filmot, but you can't actually look at my videos. For some reason, it wasn't working on my end. Whatever, I'm just a crazy person. It's fine. I look like a psycho. I just spent like 20 minutes for no reason. Whatever. Just another thing I failed at. Okay. Forget it. Who cares? Moving on now. At Moses Cooking Videos. So this is a new Moses channel that just dropped a few days ago. Almost 2 weeks ago. And it's just, I love that it just says cooking videos. That's just the name of the channel. But it's at Moses Cooking Videos. But we're just going to call it cooking videos. Honestly, I looked at some of it. It didn't look that bad. With the outcome, I was like, okay. This is just like a pretty simple dish. Just some chicken. Just a one pan chicken dish. One pan oven dinner. That's what he called it. Put some chicken over some potatoes, season everything, put some veggies on. Throw it in. I just thought this was the funniest part though, because there's just a section where he's just not really talking at all and just kind of like, you can just hear him breathing while putting food in.
I'll go just one time and into the tray. And I'm gonna put the chicken all in one side, so then I can start laying down the potatoes. Just give it a good mix. You will feel the bottom is denser, because like I said, that.
You're right, Moses. I think it was when the potatoes finally go in. Honestly, it's better than his water videos. I'll give him that.
And layering my tray with the potatoes.
Okay.
All the big pieces are going to go to the bottom.
Okay, okay.
So we get nice coverage. Once I covered half of it, I'm going to move the chicken to this side just to do the same. And the reason is also I don't want to make more dishes. I don't want to get more things, you know, covered with all this mix. So I just move them around. Like everything else in life, this is in a way an art project, so it helps creating the right composition and the right arrangement.
You know, honestly, it's ASMR though, right? Like at the end of the day, maybe that's what he's going for, is just kind of an ASMR channel.
Now that we have the first layer, we can now spread out the chicken. I'll just alternate their shape so they have space, like that. Okay. So that's perfect for us. And now we're going to do the rest of the potatoes and put it all around. We want to cover all around because these are going to be the best potatoes. They're going to.
What do we think? Is this good watching, or was it better just watching me sit there and look for my video on YouTube, which is better? Which is a better option? What do we think? How can you make a cooking video so obnoxious? Maybe, you know, this, he's still getting into it. This one was from 2 days ago. It's already got 19K views though. You know, it's doing good. Maybe his perfect reverse seared tomahawk steak is better. Look at that. I mean, already the visuals are looking pretty good here.
New channel, new videos. Finally, we get to show you how we cook everything we cook here. Today we're making our tomahawk steak, and as you can see, this is a massive steak. It's at least 2 inches, talking about 4 pounds.
I'm enjoying it, very calming.
I'm gonna start the process early. Trisha is still filming Patreon downstairs. This needs to be patted down, salted. We'll let it sit for an hour or two, get to room temperature, get the salt to pull out all the liquids, and just season it early. And then we'll get started. Since this steak is so big, I'm gonna leave it on this for now, just to make it easier. We're going to dry it really well. We're going to use this salt. Last time I used it, it came out really good. What I do is I use a spoon. I haven't seen anyone do it. I just figured it's kind of a good way to embed the salt in there.
See, I think he forgets that he could like throw some music over this. Like he could edit these parts where it's like, yeah, you talk for a second, then you raise the volume of the music over, and then you bring it back down a little bit. You lower it when you're talking.
It works really well. You can see that the salt doesn't fall down as much. It really stays in there. You want to do all the sides. And since the steak is so thick, you're going to do it here too. I'm going to add some pepper. When cooking a steak like this, one of the things you want to do is set your time correctly, because you want to let it sit at least for an hour. From my experience, this size steak is going to take around 2 hours in the oven, and then we're going to sear it for like...
Looking extra venomous frog today? A little bit. You know, I'm trying to go for that water look. We are all water. So, I thought this was a good one.
10 minutes, you know, like...
I mean, if you're buying a tomahawk, do it right. If you're buying a tomahawk, who cares? You're doing it at home. You're not paying the top dollar. You still are, but how much less does it cost making it at home?
3 minutes on each side. So we need 3+ hours to get all of this ready. So we're planning to eat around 6 o'clock. So 3 o'clock we're starting, okay? So that's just to give you kind of like the time frame of what to expect when you cook a steak like this.
Fuck it, just pour a bunch of fucking A1 all over it. Perfect. Good to go.
The way that I cook it. We are ready to put the steak in. This is a gift Trisha's dad gave me. I cook a lot for them, and he thought, oh, it's something you might use. At the beginning I was a little skeptic that I'll need it, but last time it was just much easier to cook the steak with the sensor. So I'm going to put this in the center of the steak, and then I'm going to set the temperature manually to 125, and the oven is going to be on 250, 300. Since I can monitor it, sometimes I change the temperature of the oven to see, you know, the time. So it calculates how long it's going to take. If I wanted to go a bit faster, can go up a bit. It also tells me the temp.
That is how it works. You're right. That is definitely how it works. I just want to see how it turns out, actually. That's all I really care about. Okay. Okay.
Temperature to medium now, because I'm going to start adding the butter, garlic, and rosemary. We have to turn the fan on too, open some windows just so we get all that smoke out.
I bet I could do a New York strip in my cast iron in like 10 minutes and it would be better than Moses's tomahawk. I don't know, man. That cut. It's all about the cut, right? That's what real meat aficionados say. You don't even need any. You shouldn't need anything to put on it. Oh, you're even basting it with butter? No.
And that's it. This steak is pretty much ready. Okay, so we're gonna let the steak... By yourself? Good job. While Malibu is helping here, I'm gonna add some of the butter and all the juices onto the steak while it rests here. And while it needs to sit for 10 minutes, it's the perfect amount of time to make the eggs. So now we
True. You need to get that seasoning in there. Look, he's got his eggs going.
Yes.
I didn't watch all the way through. Did he just do sunny side up? Yeah, it's a no-go. Tomahawk with some sunny side up eggs. I feel like that's not what you should do. Right? Like, I feel like a tomahawk... Is that... I feel like there's better cuts to do with that. A luxurious breakfast or brunch feast. I guess if you want it that bad. I like over medium. I don't really like a sunny side up. You know, I will eat a poached egg though. Poached egg. My grandma used to make me those when I was a kid. Those are decent. They're sunny side up, but it's like a foggy day.
Okay, so this is the final product. The steak looks perfect. We got eggs, and our client is waiting outside.
Delicious. Great stuff. Honestly, I'd say this, Moses, just as a little critique. You can have the cutting. I'd say probably cut the eating off, probably like right here. 15 minutes. That's good. Don't need this extra 3 minutes of you guys eating. This is a cooking channel. This isn't a mukbang channel. Got to get with the program. Eggs being served on a cutting board is a choice. I mean, at least it's a wooden one, right? And I think he was just... It didn't look like he used that one. Yeah, he didn't use it until after, so it was only cooked meat on there. Definitely a choice, but it's a choice for him to make.
So this box just came in the mail. There's a fish on it. It says Mediterranean, and there's hints of pasta. So, did somebody just...
Oh, you want Trisha's opinion? I'm sorry. Let me go back for the steak for Trisha's opinion. What if she just hates it?
They're so good.
Okay, she thinks it's good.
Wow, but this piece, I don't know, you guys can't see, but
show them.
that piece is so...
It looks a little overcooked.
And then...
For such a thick piece, I guess. It's not bad.
The eye of the steak. The center of it.
Okay, no, never mind. It's a little well. It's a little well done. I'd like a little more pink than that. You know, I'm like a medium rare kind of guy. But this isn't even medium. This is like medium well, I'd say. A little bit too long. I didn't think about it, you know. I didn't look at the actual steak. I'm sorry. I was too busy thinking and listening to Moses eat chewing.
Man, I was looking forward to this meal so
You know, I
much.
guess that's also my point, is if you're gonna like show yourself, you have to show the food too. If you're gonna show yourself eating it, it can't just be you guys eating. You've got to show the actual meat itself. That's not well done. That's congratulations. I can see a little color in it. I'm trying to actually I'm being a food critic here. If I went to this restaurant, I ordered medium or medium rare. You know, maybe that's just the way they like their steaks, though. You know, can't judge somebody for their preference. Medium well is superior. Pfft. No. The main reason that medium well isn't good is because you completely remove the option of reheating. Because reheating is just going to completely dry it out. That's why medium is probably your best bet. How you overcook that thick of a steak is impressive. I mean, honestly, it's because he used the thermometer. So he was checking for an internal temperature. So I guess, I mean, he got it to where he wanted it. Because he did a little oven bake first, and then sear it. Yeah, I think that oven bake is what got it a little done. Medium rare, gang. See, if I'm making it myself, I usually do medium rare. If I'm at a restaurant, I'll order it medium because they often fuck it up. I just discovered this cooking channel. It's being recommended to the real fans, you know. It knows who will really be interested. And what can I say? I'm here. I'm watching.
Yeah, the egg is so good.
You're supposed to finish that, though? I mean, two people in a baby finish a tomahawk? I'd probably want a little bit for later. I'm no glutton. I had steak last night and I saved just a little bit for this morning. I had it with no eggs. Just straight steak for breakfast.
Quite amazing.
So amazing. I'm obsessed with it.
Honestly, that is a good poll. How many people were recommended this channel?
Just the egg and steak combo is...
Yeah, the eggs gives it certain richness.
I get so full off this meal, like weirdly. feel like I would never evolve fish in the past. I just feel good eating it too. Wow. Is this gonna be your first video on your channel?
The first one made for it, yeah. The other one is we did put the tin fish and the carbone sauce.
Sorry, I can't think of any funny options, so it's just, were you recommended Moses cooking videos? Yes or no? So sending that out.
That was a good one. Next up, we need a sponsorship from Snake Farm. Their steaks are really so good. At Four Seasons, they have Snake Farm.
Yeah, they do.
I'm full. One more bite.
Oh, maybe.
Wow.
Like, didn't go. Were you recommended? Yes. I don't know why I didn't send out the first time. Weird.
I'm gonna cut a piece for Aquaman to munch on.
We should have served it to Aquaman, like those TikToks.
That's fine.
Wow.
Quasar doing the Gabby Hanna typing over there. What's your guys' typing speed?
Every week we'll serve it to another kid.
He would love that big bone.
Hate the chewing so much. See, that's why I'm not into mukbangs, I've got to be honest. I thought it was a snark channel, not gonna lie. None of that fat rendered. Well, it's because I think he only did the searing. He didn't do like a side sear on it, or like, you know, even if you don't want to like fully like tip it up on a side, you still want to kind of like, you know, do a little bit of leaning, trying to get a little bit of that fat down. Cook it out. Cook it out.
For me,
to be fair though, a tomahawk, that cut of steak, I feel like does usually have some big like strips of like fat on it. It's been a minute since I did a type test. I haven't done one in years, probably. Or it's probably been a year, actually, because I think I did one just to add it to like a resume.
The most amazing collaboration ever. So let's open it and see what's in there. Okay, let's unbox this beautiful box. So it came from Carbone, and I love their sauce, used it many times. Look at this amazing box. I feel like a chef. We got the famous Fishwife, albacore tuna in lemon, of course some olive oil, beautiful pasta, and wow, this gift. And on top of everything, they included this beautiful juicer here. Here we got our recipe.
I mean, the juicer is like the only reason to get that. It's literally like some basic spaghetti, some basic pasta sauce, and I think that's oil. What did he say it was? That's tuna, but what was the other thing? Yeah, extra virgin olive oil and some sauce. Some oil, like this is all like $10 at the store.
And I love their sauce, used it many times. Look at this amazing box. I feel like a chef. We got
the press is really cool though. I like the press. I know he speaks softly, but he sounds like he's talking in another room. It is interesting. It's an interesting choice. It makes me wonder if he's like, is it a style thing? Is he wanting to come across ASMR? Is he wanting it to be nice and low? Talk to you real slow, smooth.
And wow, this gift. And on top of everything, they included this beautiful juicer here. Here we got our recipe. Very simple, straightforward. Let's get to it. So the ingredients we need is fennel, olive oil, sea salt, of course our amazing Carbone sauce, and then we have the Fishwife tin fish.
He also shot this like it was like for socials, but it's also a 10-minute video almost.
Orange, fresh parsley, and of course our cooked spaghetti. The spaghetti is already going. And now
he's not allowed to talk louder at home. Trisha gets mad at him. Maybe she's filming more Patreons like he was saying. When she's filming Patreons, he has to keep it down. Shh.
gonna cut our fennel.
He put a little bit more production into this one, I feel like. You got a little bit of some fast forwarding, you know? Got some nice stuff. We're switching out the speed. He removed the audio so we didn't just hear a buzzing that whole time. I mean, he's kind of regressing because this was the first video he released. The videos are progressively getting worse.
Our pasta is cooking. To our skillet, we're adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay.
And we are going to add our thinly sliced fennel. And we're gonna let it cook for like 10 minutes till it's really soft.
He's just dropping a bunch of that down into the flame.
Adding our salt. Always make sure to use the pasta water. It's the best friend you have when making pasta.
Okay, I'm glad he got more. I was like, that was not enough pasta water.
So
but he seems to know what he's doing here. He's following the recipe to a T. Well, I don't know why he said that too. Maybe I wonder if the recipe that he has, like the little cheat sheet, said to use the pasta water. Do you think that was his own little addition, telling everybody like, hey, it says to use water. Remember to use that pasta water. A little bit of Moses insight.
Translucent and it's soft. Now it's the time to add our sauce in, and we're going to add it in, let it simmer, and then once it simmers, we're gonna lower the heat. And
imagine watching him awkwardly record this, like setting up the camera, the outtakes. I'd pay money to see it. I mean, I don't think there are outtakes, I've got to be honest. I think this is once he just goes once the way through. You know, honestly, his other content was a little bit better. I thought this was better at first. I was like, okay, he's trying something different. But the water content, at least there was some substance there. He was like, oh, the world where we turn into water, everything's water, water is invisible. No, it's not. That's the one thing that stuck with me. You can't start with like a false premise. Water is invisible. No, it's just not. You can say it's clear or like, you know, translucent, but it's also in most cases opaque. Like you can't see perfectly through water. He believes he's water. Trisha's lucky he doesn't use any other salty liquids. Whoa. Chill out here. Hey now.
cook it uncovered for 8 minutes. Like I said, we're gonna stir it. We want the fennel to basically melt into our sauce. Okay, our sauce is starting to simmer. Now we're gonna move it to low heat and let it cook for 8 minutes uncovered. While we're waiting for the sauce to be ready, we will squeeze half an orange for the sauce. The sauce is moving along really nice. It tastes great already. Now we're gonna add this part, which I'm really excited about. As you know, tin fish, the amount of nutritional value that you get from it is incredible. So some people don't know how to eat it, how to cook it. This is one of the ways.
I don't know how to eat tuna at all.
This is an amazing way to introduce your tin fish to, for example, pasta in this time. Now,
yeah, I think I'm good. I don't plan on adding tin fish to my pasta dish.
we are going to use everything that's in the can, the sauce, whatever liquids are in there, and the fish. So I'm gonna open it right here. Since we don't have to.
Something so annoying is when I was drinking water at school and my friends were being annoying when I would say, the water tastes bad, they'd say, it's not the water, it's the minerals. Sure, but who says that? I'm not going to say these minerals taste trash. I mean, That's what Martin would tell you, though. Martin the water sommelier would tell you, hey, water has no flavor. It's all about the things within the water. But I would say it's fair to say I hate the taste of this water. I don't hate the taste of water. Yeah, I hate the taste of this water because of its mineral content. I can't tell what minerals it is. I'm not just going to say vaguely that I hate the taste of minerals. Those kids were dumb. They didn't take enough science. Sure. Geology in high school?
Empty anything out of the can.
I turned him up a little bit, I'm sorry. He is still whispering, but I did have the volume down just a bit.
Okay, that looks beautiful.
It didn't really help. Okay. That looks beautiful?
Okay, that looks beautiful.
Take a little sip. Take a little sip off the top.
As you can see, the tuna just looks amazing.
We got any tuna fans in chat? I'm not a big tuna guy, I've got to be honest. Fish, my family was big on tilapia. We used to do a lot of tilapia, and I think that just turned me away from fish. And like, my family likes tuna too, and that's just a no-go. Yeah, I don't know why he just poured the oil in. He just poured the oil from the top into the... I think he's gonna mix it all in at some point, but he has to use his fork first. This is literally cat food. They sent this to you to feed your cat as like a little treat. Be like, you got dinner and your cat got dinner.
And now we're gently moving it in because we
hate seafood and pasta generally. I think the only pasta that I've had that I liked with fish was I had some like spaghetti with scallops, and that was like fine. Because it like really didn't have much of a flavor in the actual pasta in the end. But something like tuna has such a strong flavor that I think that it would impact the actual flavor of the sauce. I eat canned tuna 3 times a week, usually sardines or mackerel, but sometimes tuna. See, I feel like if you're going to, you gotta get the whole fish. I can't do the tuna. Tuna spread like that? No. Some mashed up tuna? No. Give me the eyeballs, give me the spines of them. Let's just go for it. I know what I'm here for.
Want to maintain...
I like fish when it doesn't taste or smell like fish. No, if you're going in, you have to go in full force. He wants to be famous so bad. Relatable, am I right? The thing is, though, if you want to be famous, I feel like you have to present something. You have to present yourself in a certain way that it stands out in the crowd. Moses doesn't do that. He wants to be unassuming. He wants to be like, very cool, suave, some may say. Not me, but some. And it just doesn't really work with the modern content. I saw a post like this, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit because I understand the point that was being made, but I don't think they understand the point, because they were making a post basically saying, I hate that I have to make TikToks and I have to make social media posts. I hate that I have to promote myself in this way. Why can't I just make art? I agree that like the commodification of like the artist as an influencer is a bit of like an ache. But if you want to just be an artist and make art, you can just do that too. And you can do what most artists do and not become successful until after you die. Like, not to be rude, but it's like if you truly want to stand out, you have to make yourself stand out and do those extra things to stand out. Because yeah, you could just make your art and post when you want to post, do the things that you want to do. That's all good. That's cool. Do that. But don't expect people to be coming back and caring on the same level as someone who's doing it consistently to appease the audience that they're building. Again, I'm not trying to be rude to the artists because I totally agree that the commodification of the artists becomes an issue on some level because it should be about the art. But they're, you know, you got to sell yourself on some level. Not sell your soul, but sell your presence. But just a thought. And I don't think that Moses has much of a presence.
Chunks, like we want to have some chunks of fish in there. We don't want the tuna to completely dissolve. So we're just gently going to help it. I gotta taste it too. Amazing, beautiful tuna. So now I want to gently move around the fish wife Spanish.
Like, this is what I mean. How do you stop it from just separating completely and now you just have tuna sauce, tuna tomato sauce,
lemon tuna, and like I said, we have all of its liquid, so we're going to distribute that all around. The tuna brings with it a lemon.
I read that. I don't think I said. Thank you so much for the 1 month membership. 1 month in the inner circle. They say, I've heard them say it on the stream on the H3 show before. They say Delano. Is it Delano? Because I've known someone named Delano. Is it Delano or Delano? A or ah? Because the way I've known that name to be pronounced is Delano, but I could be wrong. But thank you so much for the 1 month. Thank you for the 1 month member.
Flavor too. So we're gonna do that.
I eat sardines every day for dinner. Again, I'm not against people who eat fish. Personally, I'm trying to get my iron through other methods. Fish are great for certain vitamins and minerals that you need. But I think that something like tuna in your pasta sauce, it just doesn't sound good to me. It really doesn't. I say Delano like FDR. Fair. Is that how FDR spelled it? Oh, it was. For some reason, I thought it was spelled different. Maybe it's just because I mostly just say FDR.
We'll get like nice chunks. Not too small, not too big.
Yes, exactly. I'm mercury maxing. Eating the most potent mercury dense fish. It's the only way.
Looks beautiful. We want to let it cook together so the lemon flavor will combine with our sauce. So we're going to give it 5 minutes. I can't wait. I have to taste a little bit. The sauce, I keep tasting the sauce, and now it's a little piece of tuna in it. Incredible. Time to add the spaghetti into our sauce. I'm gonna do it gently. We don't want to break them. Looks beautiful. And we're gonna fold it in. Our orange flavor.
I mean, we basically just watched him make a Hello Fresh meal, right? Like, it's basically the equivalent. Oh, this is what Moses does now. Yeah. This is Moses' new channel. Here, we need Trisha's take on it. What does she think?
And it's kind of crazy the depth of flavor it has, but I don't want to say anything. You try it, you tell me what you think.
It smells really good.
Yeah, the tuna is completely dissolved in the sauce, for sure.
Oh my God, is this like a new bolognese? Okay, wow, there is like a lot of festiveness in it. Oh, I'm really excited. Wow. Is this a new recipe?
I mean, okay, Trisha, it's literally just spaghetti. You don't need to act like it's that crazy. At least taste it first and then be like, oh my God. Oh my God. But you're literally just looking at it. This is just spaghetti. It doesn't look special at all.
Excited. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I was gonna get pasta.
I guess if it smells that good, if it smells really good like that, smell like some straight tuna when you walked up, ooh.
Okay, I was downstairs. You want to try some pasta? I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's better quality than like, oh, Fishwives tuna is pretty good though, to be honest. Better quality than just cheap tuna cans you had as a kid. Fair enough. Is that what this is that what it was? I guess I didn't see. Yeah, Fishwife. Okay. I mean, it looks decorative. It looks like like it'd be a bar of soap in there, right? Am I wrong? This literally looks like it'd be a packaging for a bar of soap.
Hey, wow, there is like
Yeah, a little bit
of
of parsley and basil in there, and that's it.
festiveness in it. Oh, I'm really excited. Wow. Is this a new recipe?
Brand new.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I was gonna get pasta in the middle of the day. I was downstairs. You want to try some pasta? I'm like, yeah, okay.
Moses should be used to that smell, at least according to his leaked texts. He said it, not me. He said it. Okay, she slurped that too hard for me. I think we're done. I think we're done with this fucking video. She slurped that way too hard. I did not appreciate that.
Wow. What is different about this? This tastes so good. Wow.
There's tuna.
The flavor is.
Hey guys,
Isn't it like this it's so rich.
Sorry, I accidentally pulled up Lust on the side. Trying to add some more stuff in here.
Layered.
Wow. Did you make the sauce? It's like homemade?
The sauce is carbone sauce.
Okay.
And then there's Fishwife. Tin fish.
hello, this is Dust of Media.
Really?
Sorry, I keep having people just walking into their cooking video. Hey guys, it's Lust. Lust just walks in the background and has to try the pasta.
Fish.
Just tuna. But it's in lemon, so the lemon is kind of infused into the whole thing. And yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't stop eating it. I had to stop to call you because I was like so.
You had this?
She can't even swallow it. I mean, I don't know how good it is, Moses. I've got to be honest.
You had some?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I feel like I was in a restaurant. Like.
Wow. That's amazing, babe. Oh my God. This is our new bolognese.
If you want, yeah. It's easier than making a bolognese.
Oh, was it pre-made? The sauce?
The carbone sauce is ready. The tin fish is ready.
You just buy it.
Pour it in.
Chef's kiss is actually so good.
It's actually so good. That's how you know that it's not that good. When people say actually, because you would just keep eating it. You just go, okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. Thanks for the pasta.
And yeah, the flavors are just. Okay. Love this. No notes. 1,000 out of 10. Just eat all of it.
Maybe she does love it. Do you think she spit it back out right after that? She barely put that bite in her mouth.
1,000 out of 10. Just eat all of it.
Like, it's a little bit of a bigger bite, but look, she's like already pulling it out of her mouth. Are you guys going to join the gloving community? I'm surprised they didn't make a gloving channel. So now we have Moses cooking videos. I can't get over that it's just called cooking videos. If you just look up cooking videos, does his channel come up first? No. If I look up cooking videos and go by channel, does it come up first? Nope, not even close. It's oversaturated. Sorry, bro. Channel water. Two, growing channels. He's got one with 23K, one with 5K. I'll never get over these. Is life a simulation? And this was another instance. I talked about channel water, and then H3 talked about it on the channel again. Obviously, they've talked about it years ago, but I'm just saying, there's something there. I am an oracle. He goes through interests faster than my autistic kids. Hey, he knows where he stands. Remember when Ethan said that he might have Asperger's? It's a possibility. You never, I mean, yeah, I knew a guy when I was in high school, and then I think it was a year after I graduated, I was going to or it must have been 2 years after, because I was going to my sister's graduation, and there was someone that I knew from the school, and I was talking to him again, and he was like, no, yeah, I was talking to my mom, and she told me that I have Asperger's, and she just never told me. And I was kind of like, I don't want to say I know, because that's rude, but the fact that this conversation hasn't been had up until this hasn't happened up until this point is kind of the more concerning part, I'd say. So and honestly, he had very Moses vibes, I will say. Very, very calm, very straightforward with his speech. Social dynamics were a bit of an issue, you know. What are they going to talk about today? I don't know. So that's the thing. I never know for sure. It always just comes to me, like a vision in the night. He needs to meld the two. Cooking with water. I'm telling you, cooking with water. It's like a great name for a channel. And people will be kind of confused. Like, what does he do? Does he cook like soups? Does he only boil? Does he just do like pastas? What is this channel? But no, it's cooking with water. I'm telling you, it's next level. This is something. This is a video that came out by Dust of Meteors. This video is a humor, satire, joke. How to pray to reduce the swag gap between you and the cool girl you like. I had to share this one. I had to let everybody know. We depend on your vision. Maybe they'll show this one. Maybe they'll show prayer to reduce the swag gap. Anything's possible these days, you know what I mean? But yes, this is Dust of Meteors. I saw this on YouTube, or I saw this on Instagram first, and then I had to find the YouTube video. It's from 3 days ago, and only has 1.4K views, and the channel only has 262 subscribers. It's a very small video right now.
Hello, this is Dust of Meteors, and as the video title suggests, I know why you are here. I know that there is a high swag gap between you and the cool girl that you like. So first thing I want to tell you is that it's very normal to be outswagged by pretty girls. I remember when it used to happen with me. It was a hard time. Like, I met this girl
but now you're swagged to the max, right?
2 years ago, and she was so swagged that I started feeling miserable. But then someday I started praying, and now she's still cooler. But yes, the swag gap is very less between me and her. How do I know? I don't know, to be honest. Good old days. She's so pretty. She's so swag. Oh yes, coming back to you.
Good old days. She's so pretty. She's so swag. True love at its finest.
No worries. By doing the prayers, I'll tell you, you can easily reduce the swag gap, or in fact you can even become cooler than her. So first step is to understand, why is she cooler than you? Is it that she has a lot of piercings, or is she too fashionable, or is it that you are just fucking whack? I think the third is the issue. You're just fucking whack. You piece of shit. You will have to strictly
fucking watch it, Dust of Meteors. You fucking watch it, buddy. You don't talk to me like that, or I'll show you some real swag.
So, what I'm going to tell you, open her LinkedIn profile.
It's an odd place to start, I've got to be honest. Opening her LinkedIn profile. I feel like there's a lot of other places you could start before going to the LinkedIn. That's just me, though. That's just me. I guess I don't know this method, though. This is the LinkedIn method. So let me hear.
Keep a picture of a hot dog beside.
Bear from Cleveland show, yes. It does get me every time. Every time. Bear from Cleveland show. I need to just have... My reaction. Damn it, it's tiny. My reaction. One of my cursors is Shadow the Hedgehog. Maybe I need to make one of my cursors bear.
For example, ये मेरी गली का कुत्ता है Tommy. He is really hot. Then put both of your little fingers below your eyes like this. And say, oh, her name. Like, just in case if her name is May, you have to say, oh, May. Right? Oh, May. Oh, Earth. And you have to do this process 7 times because, I don't know, it's my favorite number. This will lead to a subconscious telepathy between your mind and...
You know what's funny? I didn't realize that he had like just a gaming headset on.
and her mind, leading to birth of swag in your mind. Because everything starts from the mind. Okay, what if she's not on LinkedIn, right? Open her Insta profile.
Yes, that's probably where I would have started. That's like an instant in.
But then you will have to change the position. Put both of your fingers behind your ears like this. And then do the same thing. Oh May, oh Earth. Again, you have to do it 7 times. And what if she is not in both of them? Neither on LinkedIn nor on Instagram. Then sorry, there's no hope for you, no prayer for you. Go fucking figure it out yourself. And as I said, it can take time. Like a month or a year. It might take some cigarettes and good perfumes too. But you have to be there. By doing it daily, someday you will be able to overcome it all. Thank you. And click on subscribe button for more such relationship advices and more of Dust of Meteors.
Wait. Before we move on, before we move on to Vermin Supreme, what other great videos does he have? The smell of rain before summer.
The smell of first summer rain. Last time we spent almost an hour talking about...
Sorry, this isn't as good, bro. You gotta keep talking about swag. If you want to keep the viewers, you gotta keep the swag up. Couldn't be me.
My name is Vermin Supreme, and I am...
Who here knows about Vermin Supreme? So Vermin Supreme just released this 2 days ago. It's only got 1.3k views. Learnin' with Vermin, the full pilot. For some reason, this was released in 240p, one of the lowest resolutions possible. But let's check it out.
My name is Vermin Supreme, and I am running for President of America. I am a friendly fascist, a tyrant you can trust, and you should let me run your life, because I know what is best for you.
In today's episode, Vermin and his staff get poisoned by stale democracy.
We need a change in the voting system.
So they find a professor. It's complicated. To cure their ignorance.
I like your brain.
And get them back on course to the White House. Get ready for some
Thank you,
learning
Mr. President. This is great content.
with Vermin.
Yes. I stand for 4 things. Free ponies for all Americans. Mandatory toothbrushing laws. Time travel research. Zombie preparedness.
Mr. Supreme, what's the next stop in your campaign trail?
The Ukraine, the Kiev, the Minneapolis.
That's okay. We normally don't like to trouble Vermin with the day-to-day details, but the next stop will be a week-long break from the road while we gather our Vermin volunteers from around the country for a vital training summit.
I don't like this guy. Who's this handler? He's got his hand far up a Vermin. He's working him like a puppet, like a marionette. But Vermin will break free. Vermin is the true candidate of the ages.
That seems a little risky to be resting while your fellow candidates are out stumping, doesn't it?
No. Of hard work, brainstorming, and team building. In fact, the very last thing we will be doing is resting. All right, listen up. Start with a roll call. All right, New Mexico,
Present.
Florida,
Hi.
Hawaii,
Hollow.
Oregon,
Ew.
Wisconsin,
Yes.
California,
Yeah.
Kentucky,
Here.
and Prince Edward Island.
Here.
Perfect. All right, now. Sir.
Greetings, my fellow Americans. I would like to thank each and every one of you here for coming all these thousands of miles to this seminar. I hope we learn a lot, and soon you will be collecting signatures in your state to get me on your ballot, and that is the first step to global domination.
All right, at 1 p.m. sharp, Neil will be giving a talk entitled How to Spell. First, lunch order.
Hey folks, if everyone could please take a ballot, we'll vote on lunch now so it gets here at noon. Unfortunately, due to suboptimal campaign funds, we all have to order from one place so we can reap a sweet party platter deal. The options that deliver are
Prune fondue, Lapland cuisine, seafood toast, Kentucky lobster, horse meat, marrow smoothie, and Goldschlager. No pizza?
No pizza.
You're asking a Nazi for pizza. I don't know if he's definitely supposed to be some type of fascist. As Vermin says, maybe he is also a fascist you can trust.
Down your choice. I'd like to congratulate the winning choice with 5 votes, Kentucky Lobster.
Yes. But only 5 people voted for that.
And that, my friend, is one of the most wonderful things about democracy. Now let's order that lobster.
Delivery for Supreme.
Horse meat delivers? Yeah, they just added it to DoorDash. Uber Eats too, I think.
No, less lobster.
Can you open these? You're gonna need some of this.
Attention, senior staff. Meeting now.
We need electrolytes. We should send runners to the store.
We've already spent our food budget for today. They're gonna have to drink lobster juice.
But it's the lobster that's to blame.
It's a germ brothel out there. I'm triaging dental hygiene, but we're already out on mouthwash.
I fed the ponies that lobster, but they don't look so good.
How are their teeth?
Come on, burro.
We are the leaders. We must set the example. Now let's sack up, ladies. Gentlemen, too. Get out there and get back on track.
Oh, cursed crustaceans! Look, people, today is obviously a total wash. Let's forget it. I called you here to set a plan so that tomorrow this does not happen again. Options?
You could endorse another candidate. Maybe Laplander cuisine or fondue.
We could rig the election.
You could take off your scrubs.
You could occupy your mom.
Just cancel the vote. You're in charge, sir. Choose the lunch yourself.
Oh no, there will be plenty of time for tyranny when I am elected supreme dictator of all the land.
Here, here. Vermin Supreme, the friendly fascist.
But for now, as I string everybody along for their free labor, let us stick to democracy.
Hear, hear, democracy.
We will vote tomorrow, and I will abstain, but we cannot risk a repeat of this food poisoning.
Sir, due respect. It's not the lobster cursing us. This is clearly the second coming of Aaron Burr.
Burr? The duel? Oh, duel?
Ew, that one sounded real. I didn't really like that. Too much throwing up for me, Vermin, and also the 240p is starting to hurt my eyes, I'm not going to lie. It's great stuff as always. Go check out Vermin Supreme if you haven't before. Just kind of jumping on and off that one real quick. A lot of great things. Why Vermin Supreme has secretly won every election. Here's another great example. Okay, this one's in 720p at least. Make a joyful noise. Hee 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 hee. Is that good? We have already won.
And once again, I don't define victory by the number of votes. I've already won.
I kind of find it hard to believe that nobody voted for Vermin. Really made the baby cry.
It's a lot.
Any election where Vermin didn't win is a rigged election. You heard it here first. That's the only real election fraud. They didn't steal it from Trump. They didn't steal it from Biden. They didn't steal it they didn't attempt to steal it from anybody. It was only ever stolen from Vermin Supreme. And then I saw this. It's almost time. What time is it actually? Oh. They haven't started. Still no title or thumbnail. I need to throw up a poll. I forgot I started late today. But I do want to check out this other video real quick. This is actually something a little bit more important. So you think So you think imperialism doesn't affect you. That's because you don't know what it is. Just wanted to see what this was. This video is from 8 months ago, but it's got 340k views. And I thought that this might be something a little interesting to check out.
Hi everyone and welcome to the latest monologue. Today I'm talking about imperialism. It's something that I've spoken about and mentioned many times in my monologues and other forums, but it's bizarre to me that very few of my countrymen, i.e. Kenyans, actually understand what imperialism is. They think, since we are such a literal society, they keep thinking when I talk of imperialism, I'm referring to the British Empire and colonialism, which that is part of it. But imperialism today is something very different, is something very subtle, cultural. Now, a few events that have happened recently have given me a sort of teaching moment to talk about imperialism. Now, in the news recently, there's the past couple of days, there's been a very disturbing...
Sorry, I had to throw this up because the poll is going to look really weird, but how late will the H3 show start today? 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes? We're just already 10 minutes late, so doing that really wouldn't make sense, especially when they don't even have a thumbnail up yet. No thumbnail or title. At all. Really? Come on, guys. What are we... Oh, it's saying it's starting at 11:30, actually. They're pushing them back. I'm telling you, we're gonna be going until 12 at some point. It's going to happen. I didn't realize this at first. Okay. Now they stole my election.
Being expose of a teacher, somebody called Airo, who teaches at Alliance Girls High School, and it was done by African Censored. And there's all these accusations of he was behaving inappropriately, sexually inappropriately with girls under his tutelage and care. And this is multiple. There are multiple victims. It's not just one incident. Multiple victims. But
okay, now I'm confused. I got thrown off. What's he talking about now?
Apart from all the frankly horrifying things people said about it, what spoke loudest to me was the silences. And which silences am I talking about? First of all, reported silence from the school administration, from some of the people who sought to take it up with the administration. The fact that this teacher is still teaching in that school today. The fact that no legal action has been taken either by the school administration, board of governors, or even parents of these unfortunate kids. Obviously, some of them are adults now, taking care of themselves. But those silences speak very loudly, and this is what gives me an opportunity to talk about imperialism, because that silence, that is imperialism, and this is how I mean it. Those of us who went to these so-called national schools, we are strangely hung up on the reputation of these schools. I personally went to Nairobi School. I still see people talking a lot about, and I'm members of groups where people talk about what happened back then when we were in school. And this is the best part of 40 years ago. 40. I mean, someone born when I left Nairobi school now has maybe got kids in primary school. that's the reality of it. But back to Alliance, we like making jokes in Kenya. Like people are always saying, "I went to Alliance, I went to Alliance, I went to Alliance," and we take it lightly as a joke. That's imperialism. It's a system. It's a symptom of imperialism, albeit a harmless one. Now, the harmful one is like these silences. I mean, obviously, to all the people involved, the parents, many of the victims, the school administration, board of governors, alumni, to all these people, the reputation of Alliance as a top school and
What am I looking at right now? So what I've gathered so far is he's talking about imperialism from the perspective of a Kenyan, and what he's doing is he's drawing the comparison to greater imperialism to the more localized issues that are brought upon by it, and usually that comes through things like silence and not actually standing up against like wrongdoings because of the. And he's using the Nairobi school, and I'm looking into that a bit right now, and it says founded in 1902 by the British settlers who had made Nairobi their home after the construction of the Uganda Railway. And so he's talking about the benefit of that, and he's talking about like kind of like the double standard that you end up sitting idly by and what it leads to. I think is the point that he's making. I could listen to a Kenyan guy talk forever, but I don't know what he's talking about. I think it's making sense to me, but I could be mistaken.
A place of training excellence, a center of excellence, is far more important than the welfare of 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, 10 girls, vulnerable girls. Far more important.
Wait. Run that one back.
And a place of training excellence, a center of excellence, is far more important than the welfare of 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, 10 girls, vulnerable girls. Far more important. That is the definition of imperialism.
Okay. For a second, I thought he was agreeing with that. He was bringing that up as, so that's the example. He's saying the Nairobi school, the fact that people were able to get a higher level of education through secondary like schooling should not reduce or negate the horrific actions that are done through things like these schools.
And let's say hypothetically, you decided to take this up. Personally, I've never been a parent at Alliance, but I've accompanied a friend of mine who was a parent to some visiting day. You'd be shocked at the company you're in when you're parents of Alliance, MPs, senators, members of cabinet, the who is who in the Kenya state system. That's how deep the belief in Alliance is. Teachers who leave after leaving Alliance usually end up, as in the principals, leave Alliance and end up in senior civil service positions, as is the case with all these other national schools. From Nairobi School, we've had headmasters or principals who've gone on to be permanent secretaries. Some from even Lenana have gone on to be ambassadors, etc., etc. These are system schools, and that is imperialism. Now imagine you took this thing forward, took up legal action. It is very likely that you would end up sitting before a magistrate or judge that was a student of Alliance. You know how bad that makes things for you. Let's say we took it to be someone tried to bring up a motion in Parliament to discuss it. We know the majority leader in Parliament today is an alumni of Alliance. Top government offices are populated by alumni of Alliance. I personally came face to face with this from another angle, there's
Yeah, okay. And I'm looking this up, and yeah, he's talking about the pipeline of these schools and the imperialism formed through it. And the Horn of Africa, like Kenya's part of that, and it does have a very there's a lot of issues. Again, we've talked about a lot of the music that comes out of the Horn of Africa, but there's also a lot of issues with imperialism, obviously, but then also civil wars in like places like Somalia and things like that as well. And it's all kind of brewed from the same pot, but yeah. But I'm looking at this right now. Alliance High School in Kenya, founded in 1926, with over 1,850 students, holds a prestige reputation with alumni including influential figures, senior government officials, and 2 of Kenya's 5 presidents. 2 out of the 5 presidents of Kenya went to this school. Interesting.
There's also the religious angle. This teacher is Christian. I should not say religious angle, Christianity, because I can't speak. I haven't heard of this sort of from the angle of Islam or Hinduism, but I know of it from Christianity. He's also a Christian Union leader, a man of faith. That makes it even worse for anyone who wants to take advantage of this, who wants to take action on this. Sorry, because imperialism came to Kenya hand in hand with Christianity. And the distinction between compliant people and non-compliant people in colonial days was usually defined by whether or not they have embraced Christianity. In Western Kenya, where I come from, the sort of elite chosen families, etc., these were defined by clergy. In central Kenya, it was defined more by participation in government, direct collaboration with government, the landed gentry, etc. But in Western Kenya, it was clergy. But all over, Christianity has this inordinate power over our systems. That's imperialism. We are currently discussing the construction of a church in no less than our state house. That's imperialism. But this is why we need to join the dots and see imperialism for what it is. I went to University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, a church-run institution. This is a university. And there were untold misdeeds, similar to what Airo was involved in Alliance. And I got exposed to this, despite being a man. I got exposed to this because I was chairman of the Students' Council. That's sometime in the 90s. And taking action, peaceful protests against this got me suspended. The only time I've ever been suspended in my entire academic career, if I can call it that. And many students were suspended in the...
I'm telling you, it's something about it. They've been copying me. They did the thumbnail how I do Ian and Anissa. You're right. You're right, Ethan. Ethan's watching, and they did the AI Ethan super harsh today. They did get rid of the herpesor, though. Somehow Love figured out how to super hardcore AI Ian, or AI Ethan. Not AI Ian, AI Ethan. Kind of heighten his wrinkles a bit, and then just herpesor. But the herpesor is gone in this one. I'm proud of him. The generative AI has finally come so far. Andrew Tate crash out. He's depressed. He's scared. He's lonely. They're probably going to talk about when we watched that Willie Mac, those 2 Willie Mac videos actually, probably last week. So yeah, they're probably going to talk about that kind of stuff. Seems like
after the brouhaha.
I think that's just Taint's eyes. No, I can see where the edit is. I can see where they cut it out. I'm a professional. I can tell. He does also just kind of look like this, though. Yes, this is degenerative AI.
That came up from all these injustices. And the case was taken to court. And because there was no hearings, anything. You'd be told like the Bible says this, that, this Christian fundamentalism, and you get suspended. So students went to court and seeking redress. We ended up before a judge who was called Justice, I think Mary Angawa, from a staunch Adventist family.
Yeah, Andrew Tate would be great as Sloth in a Goonies remake. Yeah, they could have done. Love could do a better thumbnail than this. Come on, after the long reign of Cam Grants, you've got something to live up to. They're copying Kino Casino with the title. Come on, guys. Get with the program.
No points for guessing how that case went. Thrown out. This is imperialism. And this is why we have to face up to it, because we take it casually when we joke around people saying, oh, I went to Alliance. But when it comes down to an injustice done at Alliance, a poor girl may be harassed or mistreated in some way. Look at the forces ranged against her. The church, the school, the state, even her parents. How dare you complain? We've taken you to Alliance. We've given you a good education such that you managed to get to Alliance. And then now you're telling us you don't want to go to that school because of you're being harassed in one way or another. This is how we end. Imperialism makes us even mistreat our own children. That's the power of imperialism. Because the parents believe that the opportunities that may come to you from going to Alliance are more important than your welfare as a child. It's simple as that. Simple as that. That's why one of the things I promise myself is that I'll work hard so that my child will never go to schools. Never.
I think that's all I need to watch from that. There's still a good bit of this video. Honestly, pretty poignant. I didn't know too much about all that. So that's kind of an interesting perspective that he's sharing, especially as someone who seems to have gone to these schools and then worked within them as well. He didn't want to say academic career. I wonder what that means, because it sounds like he was working within the schools in some regard. But yeah, very, very interesting. Kind of hung up on this. Should I do a typing test or a reaction time test? See my finger? Look at my finger. Wait for the green. How good was that? I think I'm right. I think I'm right in the middle. That one was worse. My click's off. I gotta have the weight already there. That one was way off. Too slow. Hey, at least I know I'm generally in about where I should be for my reaction time. That's not too bad. Kino Casino is not going to cover items for a month to starve them. Diorio is not covering them for 2 weeks. I mean, has he even given any content recently? He doesn't realize that you can't force the content. Idubbbz's content just comes naturally. The pathetic nature of it just happens naturally. But trying to farm it isn't going to work. And I think that all the other creators know that too. So Kino Casino, Diorio, Ethan, they all realize that they got to take a step back to allow him to flub up. That's the whole thing. Here, let's see if I'm smarter than a chimp. Are you smarter than a chimpanzee? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 6 numbers. I think I might be smarter than an 8. It's possible. Okay, I gotta get this one right. Got that one right. Super good. Too clean. 10 numbers. 10 numbers. I'm right at the peak right here. So this is where you should be. So if I can do any more than this, then I'm really just I'm amazing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is where I think this is where I'm gonna mess up. This is where I'm gonna mess up for sure. Oh wait, I think I got it. Got it. Okay, I have 3 strikes to use, so I still have my 3 strikes. I'm getting these all first try. You're telling me a chimp can do this? Shit, give them a job or something. They're just out there wasting their talent. I'm telling you, man, they can punch numbers all day. If this is what they can do, that's more than me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom, 13. When will I be stopped? I'm just going to get to one where I'm just not going to be able to do it. That's what's going to happen. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. This is the one. Okay. Nah, that was wrong. I was close though. I was close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I feel like being able to sit here for as long as I want is cheating, right? Like if I just sit here forever, then it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Oh no, this one I'm not gonna be able to do at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, no, that was wrong too. I'm on 13. Honestly, that's pretty good. Am I wrong? Wait, where's 13? I think 13's this one. Let's go. My statistics, I'm pretty good on the statistical on the board. Statistically, I'm doing better than average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is crazy that once you get to a certain number, you just drop off. You literally just drop off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, 12. 11, 12. 9, 10, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck, that was wrong. Okay, I got 13. So close. So close. Hate it. Yes. 6, 7. I'm doing better than average on most of these. Do a sequence memory. What is this? What's that one game where you like hit the pads? Simon game. Yeah, the Simon. Who remembers the Simon phone? Who remembers the Simon phone? Because this is the Simon. When I was a kid, though, we had the Simon phone. No, where is it? This one. Oh, was it not called? Yeah, Merlin. That was it. Who remembers the Merlin? Merlin. This is weird. Mine had numbers on it, though. I remember mine had buttons with numbers. Did I have a knockoff Merlin? This is the one I had. This is the exact model that I had as a kid. The Merlin. It's the only reason I'm good at this. I got a Pedantal. I'm sorry. No, I don't, because that's not a. It's called Wordle. Thank you very much. I gotta say, watching this without sound is a 1 out of 10 experience. Here, let me see if I've got pulling up my saves. Look at all those recordings I have on there from different videos that I've made. Different videos that I've been working on. Good thing I'm not showing anything too bad. I had a Merlin, but not a Simon. I've had both. What was I about to bring up? There was a reason I went over to my files. My memory's not good, see? Oh, I was gonna put on music, that's what. Thank you. I remembered, finally. It was something I knew didn't matter that much. What do I have here? Let's see. Sounds too loud, but also not that good. Something chill? Something more chill and relaxed? Yes, there is a typing one as well. Here, let me do the typing. Typing will be easy. Okay. How did I already fuck up? Restarting. I'm restarting. We're restarting. I held the shift for too long. What? What? I'm getting too antsy. I need to calm down. Take a deep breath. The summer evenings were long. I'm already, whatever. Ooh. 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 "66 words per minute. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think the max I've gotten is I can get like around 70 if I don't have any mess ups. which is usually when I'm not like typing what someone else is saying. Oh, we went live? We did. Well, that's it for me. I really do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm sorry this stream was a little lackluster. We have some better stuff prepared for Wednesday. Another stream tomorrow as well of just doing some internet goofing around, looking around some stuff. But yes, I've got to go do some stuff now. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Captain Quasar, signing off.